Sahih Al-Bukhari 2891, narrated Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, charity is obligatory every day on every joint of a human being. If one helps a person in matters concerning his riding animal by helping him to ride it or by lifting his luggage onto it, all this will be regarded charity, a good word, and every step one takes to offer the compulsory congregational prayer is regarded as charity, and guiding somebody on the road is regarded as charity. Sahih Al-Bukhari 2892, narrated Sahal bin Sa'd as-Sadi radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, to guard Muslims from infidels in Allah's cause, for one day is better than the world and whatever is on its surface, and a place in paradise as small as that occupied by the wife of one of you is better than the world and whatever is on its surface, and a morning or an evening's journey which a slave person travel in Allah's cause is better than the world and whatever is on its surface. Sahih Al-Bukhari 2893, narrated Anas bin Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said to Abu Talha radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, choose one of your boy servant to serve me in my expedition to Khyber. So Abu Talha radiyallahu ta'ala anhu took me, let me ride behind him while I was a boy nearing the age of puberty. I used to serve Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam. When he stopped to rest, I heard him saying repeatedly, O Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I seek refuge with you from distress and sorrow, from helplessness and laziness, from misalignments and cowardice, from being heavily in debt, and from being overcome by men. Then we reached Khyber, and when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enabled him to conquer the fort of Khyber, the beauty of Safiya radiyallahu ta'ala anhu bint Huy bin Akhtab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu was described to him. Her husband had been killed while she was a bride, so Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam selected her for himself and took her along with him till we reached a place called Sa'd as-Sahaba radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, where her menses were over, and he took her for his wife. Haris radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, a kind of dish was served on a small leather sheet. Then Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam told me, call those who were around me. So that was the marriage banquet of Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam and Safiya radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Then we left for I saw Allah's apostle folding a cloak around the hump of the camel so as to make a wide space for Safiya radiyallahu ta'ala anha to sit on behind him. He sat beside his camel, letting his knee for Safiya radiyallahu ta'ala anha to put her feet on so as to mount the camel. Then we proceeded till we approached Medina. He looked at Uhud mountain and said, this is a mountain which loves us and is loved by us. Then he looked at Medina and said, O Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I make the area between its Medina's two mountains a sanctuary as Abraham made Makkah a sanctuary. O Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, bless them, i.e. the people of Medina in their mood, and saw, i.e. Mayors. Sahih Al-Bukhari 2894, 2895, narrated Anas bin Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Haram radiyallahu ta'ala anhu told me that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam one day took a midday nap in her house. Then he woke up smiling. Haram radiyallahu ta'ala anha asked, O Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, what makes your smiles? He replied, I was astonished to see in my dream some people amongst my followers on a sea voyage looking like kings on the throne She said, "O Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, invoke Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make me one of them." He replied, "You are amongst them." He slept, aghast, and then woke up smiling and said the same as before twice or thrice. And she said, "O Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, invoke Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make me one of them." And he said, "You are among us the first which Ubadah bin As-Samit radiallahu ta'ala anhu married her, i.e. Haram radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and then he took her for jihad. When she returned, an animal was presented to her to ride, but she fell down and her neck was broken. Like and subscribe my channel for more hadith videos. Allah bless you. Allah Hafiz.